All right, guys, welcome back. Bitcoin Radio. We're back for another show. So we're here to talk about my really big stock picks I have and cryptocurrency picks. Possibly, maybe I'll tell you one. But I'm no multi-millionaire guru. I'm not there yet. I promise you that. But I do have record trades where I can 1,000%. A couple 1,000%. I made trades that are just incredible. It got me hooked, and that's why I'm still doing it. So here we're going to talk about helium. The stock symbol is HYLN. Now, the reason I like this stock is because they have some new technology. They're doing it where if you're a little scared about going all electric or going all hydrogen or just staying the same, you can call them and they will give you a hybrid. It's a true hybrid. It is natural gas and it is battery. So it's a full clean, 100% clean emission, which is incredible. And I think it's just incredible how they have where the semi truck itself charges while it drives. So it drives in natural gas. You're not stopping to charge anywhere at any time. Imagine that you have your truck driver, you own a truck business, and you have your truck drivers out there. You don't want them pulling over for gas. You don't want them pulling over for anything, charging, nothing of that. And the batteries itself will weigh it down. These batteries are very, very way lighter than the EV batteries, 100% EV batteries. And the natural gas, I'm not a scientist. I'm not an expert on how this is done. I'm just an investor. I'm a speculator. And I just think that this is where the future will be for commercial businesses, not obviously me and you and whoever else is out there. But none of us are going to be driving a natural gas car. Other countries do it as we, right now as we speak. Other countries have that, but we won't be doing that. But the thing is that that's a great stock to pick because eventually it's just going to take off. Once he's already talking to every single big company. I mean, it's obvious what's going to happen. He can't say it personally, like, "Hey, look, guys, I'm about everybody's signing the paper," but he has everybody messing with his it's a powertrain or drivetrain, whatever you want to call it. It's whatever he puts into these. Oh yeah, and you could just put it onto your existing truck too, some way somehow. It's just crazy. So you don't have to buy new trucks. In certain cases, I'm seeing. I could be wrong, but I believe you don't have to buy a new truck. You just put on your existing truck. Or he has He has really nice looking trucks. But that's definitely a good stock pick. I mean, it's like this. It's either gonna work or it's not. Like you're either gonna lose all your money. Obviously, it's not an investing show. I mean, investing advice show. We don't do advice here. We don't tell you what to do with your money. But it's just like it's either really gonna win, like big time. They're gonna get contracts. I mean, Peterbilt, all the famous names. It's incredible. They're really gonna sign the paper and say, "Look, we want your trucks, or we want your system. Sell it to us because we don't have to. We can go to point A to point B without fueling." I mean, that's the game winner. By the time I'm leaving point A, we live in the warehouse with the product. I bring it to point B without stopping. Let's say it's. I stop when I have to by law. Whatever the laws are, you have to stop. Okay, boom. But I'm not fueling. And the fuel is cheaper than diesel. I just did that. Now I come back. I still have enough gas, natural gas. I still have enough battery because the battery's always charging to go back. Now I'm out of natural gas. I fuel back up. So I lost no time. I mean, you have your drivers going out there, going to point A to point B, then point B back to point A. without stopping. The only stopping they're doing is possibly the bathroom, possibly getting something to eat, and to sleep. That's it. And that has to happen anyway. And it's cheaper, which is incredible. And you're not affected by the world, the markets so much. You're not affected by the wars. You're not affected by the OPEC. You're not affected by your business is not affected by that, which has got to be aggravating. Got to be a headache every day. You have to check the gas price, just see how much you're getting screwed. You have to change your contracts and probably adjust the prices. That's just horrible. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. That oil should be publicly traded. That doesn't make any sense at all. Why are we trading natural resources anyway? I love the market, I love the stock market, but what the heck are we doing trading resources? We trade food, we trade rice, we trade grain. It's incredible. I refuse to touch stuff like that. Never will. It's just a joke. It does no good. If it does good, please help me. In my comments. Leave some comments, help me out. But I don't believe in trading food or natural resources. So Helium's gonna win. I think really if they're really gonna win. If not, I'll just pull all my money out, put in something else really quick. Vizio. Now Vizio is the game changer. This is the game changer stock. This stock right here, Vizio, will really change everything. Because if you look at Roku, now Roku was $30. I'm like, man, I should buy it. I'm like, well, what I did was I bought a TV. I put a Roku in. I'm like, wow, this is the greatest thing ever. Roku has, Roku is just so simple. Roku's professional. It's just beautifully made. Everything's just great with Roku. I'm like, then I seen it was in the stock. I'm like, I should buy it. It was $30. And now it's like $200-300. I don't know what the heck can happen. It's just incredible. That's another stock. What's just gonna happen with Vizio. Vizio is the same type of business, same everything, because Roku's making TVs now. But Roku blew up even before they're making TVs. But the thing about Vizio is you buy a Vizio TV, you don't need anything. You already have Chromecast built in. There's no buying anything. You just buy the Vizio TV. You have a real smart TV because it have Chromecast installed. That means Google Stadia. That means YouTube. That means everything. YouTube TV. That means everything. That means everything you could add to it too. Because you have it on your phone. If you have a cell phone, you just boom. Netflix, anything you want. It's already a lot of stuff's already pre-installed in there. And it's fast. A Vizio TV will kill a Roku TV any day, anytime, and it's made in America, in California. These Roku TVs are not. This is the thing, Vizio will beat everybody eventually. When you have TVs, the line of TV modes, the TVs that are for sale, what's going to happen is you can have TCL. They're going to be the cheapest ones that money can buy, but they're going to be good. You can have Vizio, where you have quality, a lot of quality, but you're taking some sacrifices somehow, some way. But the quality is there with the big dogs. Then you get the big dogs, in my opinion, you're going to have, obviously, LG. LG is going to be premium. Sony going to be extremely premium with the Bravias and that. And Samsung. Now, Samsung will always be around. They're always going to be big dogs. They're always going to be pushing the technology. But I think Samsung will not have the most market share. Samsung will lose the market share to Vizio. Because you're like, why should I buy a $5,000 Samsung when the $2,000 Vizio does the same thing? And that's what we're going to look at here, folks. We're going to look at the next 5 years of growth. You buy a Samsung TV, you have to buy other stuff to do it, to do anything. Vizio, it's already done. Roku TVs, it's already done. Most Roku TV has to be TCL, which TCL came out of nowhere, and everybody's giving them top reviews. Well, just one TCL. Give them a top review, which I think it's the most expensive one. But the thing is, the Vizios, it's just like you buy a Vizio and you have quality. It's dirt cheap. You have nothing to worry about with a Vizio. You just buy it, and then you have a smart TV, a real one. You don't need to buy a Google Chromecast. You don't need to buy a Roku. Like, if you buy all that, it's overkill. You already have it. You know. So that's why I'm just loading up. I'm loading up on my Vizio stocks. You know, I want to thank you guys watching Bitcoin Radio. We're over and in, we're over and out, man. Buy your stocks, dude. You know, stack up. Now's the time. Now's the time to stack up your stocks, guys. All right. See you soon.